You're watching Taste of Victory.
Hey guys, we got some more gameplay for you today, and this is featuring the Red Shinegreymon starter deck that you can watch the profile for up here from the Upgrading Your Starter Deck video. We'll be playing against D-Brigade, and I do believe this is the same list from the D-Brigade video. That one you can click up here too. So it's going to be a fun matchup, definitely unique, you know, not something you see every day in the Booster Set 6 meta. Our opponent will end up going first, their name being Pepper. Pepper will be going first, reveals the Sunemon, and then digivolves into the blocker Commandramon. Commandramon's really nice and sweet in BT6 because back in BT5 you got that new blocker Commandramon, so now you don't even need to run the Tankramon to run a threshold of D-Brigade Mons to reach Darkdramon's effect in your trash. And then my opponent here is using X1 cards. I didn't specify that this is like BT6 or anything beforehand, so I guess it's, but it was like the only one I saw in the deck, so it's fine, it's not a big deal. And it's cool to show what's coming up in the X1 meta once we get that special, what do you call it? I forget what it's called. It's like Classic Collection, that's what it's called. But yeah, that Hagurumon on play, it's 3 to play, and then you draw 2, discard 1, I believe. Is how that card works. So it's really good draw power and helps you fill up your trash fast for your Cyborg Digimon. That's what it's supposed to be used with, but here for your D-Brigade. He swings into security with the Hagurumon, and we reveal Atomic Blaster, and because both of their Digimon add up to less than 8,000 DP, it gets to clear both of them, demonstrating how strong that option is in security. That's why this list runs like 3 to 4, based on your preference, which is like super good because that deck is, that option is just so cost efficient for what it does in a meta where a lot of people go wide. So on our turn, we went ahead and digivolved up to Bultramon. We have the Rise Greymon in hand, but since we don't have a Tamer, well, we do have a Tamer, but I wanted to prioritize the security attack +1 to be able to head and go start getting aggressive early with our Shinegreymon. So it is now our turn. Digivolving here for 4 would only put him at 2, which is a pretty nice generous number, so I'm thinking we just go into it in Racing. There is no on-digivolve effect or anything like that for Shinegreymon. It just has Piercing and Security Attack +1, so I think it's a great mega to go ahead and hold in your Raising area and not push out until you are ready. He naturally has +1. He has +1 from Voltro right now, so he's swinging for 3 checks once we bring him out. And he does have Bebedmon underneath him, so he's going to be swinging for 14,000 DP, which is going to be pretty safe against something like D-Brigade. The only thing you would be worried about would be the Onimons if they are running them, like Swart. He plays Mangadramon, so this is a really interesting list because I believe this runs blue and yellow cards as a little small package to help with the recovery and grind game of D-Brigade. So Mangadramon Hardcast, it does give us a lot of memory, which lets us play out our Tamer for without having to worry about passing turn, giving us that extra additional security check, now making this 4 swings in one go. So that is really strong and powerful. And then we do have the Omnon Blitz in there to end up taking all of their security if we so choose after this. And they are at 6, so to be able to get that extra swing is huge. First check is a memory boost, so that's unfortunate because now he gets that extra memory next turn, and he has no Tamer, so would have been able to choke him nicely. Unfortunately, third hit does reveal Iron Fisted Onslaught, which with Shinegreymon being the only thing on the field, will delete it. We were one security check short of our full bonuses, so it's really unfortunate that we had to hit that. But thankfully, it wasn't the first check or anything like that, you know, so we at least got value out of all those security attack +1s. Best way here to pass turn is just to hardcast a rookie. Both of our rookies here are the same, but they at the very least search out a Tamer. And luckily we do hit Nokia, which synergizes well with the rest of this deck. We can hardcast that later on, get another search off with the other Agumon, or if we draw into another Agumon, we would play that one. But either way, it's nice because we have to build back up. We do see the Shinegreymon again, so we'll be able to reduce the Digivolution cost later on if we play it out. So that was a good top deck off of the Tamering Searcher Agumon. Our opponent has 2 Digimon on the field, nothing in Raising. He swings with the Hagurumon. It's a rookie, so it's likely going to be deleted anyways, but it does reveal Blitzgreymon, which is 12,000 DP, and deletes it. It looks like he was debating there, and he does go for it. Goes for the Starmon, puts me at 1, but takes me to 3 because of my Tamer, but because it's the second Digimon out, there's 2 out, that Agumon's only 2,000 DP, and it does delete it. That's a little, sucks a bit, because we would have been able to go into Hardcast Nokia, and then Digivolve into the Starter Deck Greymon, resting Nokia, put him at 1. He has the memory boost though, so it's not like he would have been choked horribly. But seeing here, as he only has 3 security left, the Shinegreymon itself naturally has security attack +1, so that's already doing 2 checks right there. If we get the full line, we got tie, that's another check doing 3. So there I was debating, do I go into the Greymon or do I go into the Monodramon to for the cheaper cost? And because of that, he only has 3 security left anyways, there's no real value. It's kind of diminishing returns at this point to go into the Greymon, so I would rather go into the Monodramon, putting me at 2, and then go into the 3 cost ultimate, putting him at 1. He does have the memory boost to get past that if he so chooses, for whatever reason. but maybe he wants to hold it. He decides to not go for it yet, at least. He's going to go ahead and swing. So he reveals the Voltramon. That does lead him in security. Pretty happy with that turn, because like I said, the Greymon is probably diminishing return, so I think this was the right line of Digivolving up. If he hardcasts any more weenie, like little weenie rookie Commandramons, we won't have to worry about them, because we do have a Tamer out, so Rise Greymons and Hair Double will pop like at least some of them like at 2000 DP and so don't have to worry about Board Swarm. He's going to go ahead and search again by playing another Black Memory Boost. Reveals a ton of D-Brigade Digimon, Commandramons and stuff. And here I just end up looking at his trash to see how close he is to a free Darkdramon or 3 cost. And I do believe he's like at 4 right now. Yeah, he's 1, 2, 3, 4 in trash right now. And he gains 2 memory for every card he returns off of D-Brigade, and he can return off of up to 5. So he's very close to the setup of just getting a 3 cost Darkdramon on the field and being able to push for game that way if he draws into a rookie. But it looks like he's bricking and unfortunately does not have the rookie in there, because right now we would be in a pretty tough spot if he did have that rookie ready to push out next turn and just go into a Darkdramon off of his memory boost. I'm going to go ahead and play the Nokia, putting him at 1, forcing him to have to play the memory boost if he's going to make any big Darkdramon plays. The Nokia plays that out for free. We get Digivolve there. As I was mentioning a couple of minutes ago, that's the strategy we wanted to go with. So now, because of Nokia, able to go into Star Deck Greymon for only 1, putting him at 1, forcing him to make use of his memory boost if he wants to make any big plays. We are at a deficit in security right now. He finally sees his rookie, goes ahead and Digivolves into that, draws off it, and that is a little scary because now Darkdramon does represent lethal if it comes out, and he has the memory boost to put him enough, like even if he doesn't get another D-Brigade in trash, if that one lives its next security check for whatever reason, that will still be a 6 cost Darkdramon, and if I let up and mess up and give him even just 1 more memory, he can boost into that range of going into it without passing turn and then be able to swing with Rush, so we gotta be careful now. He does have Managramon on field, so he swings with it. It lives because of its DP, revealing only an Agumon in security. So now Darkdramon presents even scarier lethal next turn if he's gonna hold on to it, or if he even has it, I don't know. He hard casts the Sealsdramon, telling me he might not. He's probably scared of lethal here because we have a bunch of security swings. His bodies are representing lethal right now, but if I can clear them with piercing, we're not too worried about them. And then he saw the Atomic Blaster earlier, so there's that worry of cleaning the board like crazy. Because on Nokia, we are able to go into Shinegreymon for only 3, reducing his Digivolution cost. And it's important to note that Nokia does reduce Digivolution cost. It doesn't gain you a memory or anything like that. So it gets past stuff like Madoki Betamon, which is really useful in this meta with Gabumon running around everywhere. First check reveals Izzy, so that is really unfortunate. We're swinging here for 3 checks. But yeah, very first check reveals Izzy. He reveals a Tamer, that black option, and Magna. It looks like the black option is going to the top, Magna at bottom, and Izzy afterwards. I minus 2,000 to his blocker, putting it only at 4,000 DP now because of Rise Greymon. So now if we swing, we don't crash or get deleted by his blocker, we trade, which is important to keep this off board. Unfortunately, weak hits, I believe it's called Ultimate Flare, and that does delete the next Digimon we had ready to swing at security and try to clear their board so they don't have too much lethal. And unfortunately, that is definitely a misplay on my end. I probably should have swung with that first, baited it into a block so that he wouldn't, so that he would like lose the blocker or trade with it and then be able to swing with it, because we would eventually be able to swing later with Shinegreymon. But at the end of the day, it's not the biggest problem because we still get the Blitz only in hand. We're able to swing with that, forcing him to block if he doesn't want to lose lethal. And I believe, yeah, here he just starts scooping, or if he even had the Darkdramon in hand, I don't remember at this point, but I guess he not if he's scooping right there. So that was a good, really close game, because this is really unfortunate for the showcase of the deck to run into a Rookie Rush deck, because a lot of these decks are going to swing into security and they're going to get deleted, so your piercing kind of becomes useless in this scenario. But you still have all the security attack plus to go ahead and swing into security. It's definitely a matter of like piloting carefully against these decks, because they will rush you down. You got to hope to see Atomic Blaster in these matchups. But that was really fun. D-Brigade's a really cool deck that I think you put in work in this meta. The Shinegreymon a really fun list to build. It is so cool swinging so many checks at once. That was a lot of fun, but I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. That is the showcase for Shinegreymon that we got off of the starter deck. Let me know what you want to see featured in future gameplay videos. X1 is coming up soon, so we're going to probably start shifting into that meta shortly. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. And until that next video, remember to stay hungry until you get a taste of victory.